Hey people, what's up? It's Ashley from Music After Dark. Dude, it really messed me up last night. He was like, go. And I'm like,
Go.
yeah. I was like, I can't. I was like, can you just do the thing?
I'm still waiting for the 30 seconds of silence.
Like,
I don't know
you
when
just
we're
do
going
the
to
I
do
don't
thing.
know. Can we break our 30 seconds of silence like in like 7 seconds, 3 seconds,
It's a
5
five. I
seconds?
love it. Okay, I love it. So we are doing a fun Tuesday edition, and we are live. I love it. Here at Big Al. So you technically still have time to get your ass over here if you're in the neighborhood. It's not a whole band. We're not doing a band tonight.
We're half of a band.
I know.
50%.
We're 50%.
So let's just, so in case people don't know who you guys are, your,
Nobody knows who I am.
your name, and then I'm going to hold up one of these so people know what we're actually doing. So what is your name?
My name is Chad.
Chad. I love it. Are you in a band, Chad?
I am in a band.
What band are you in, Chad?
I play guitar for Rooftop Boxer.
I love it. And
Hi, I'm Greg, and I play drums in Rooftop Boxer, and I'm on the board of directors of the 501c3 Houston Punk Fest.
okay, so I love that you brought that up. It is like a legit nonprofit. It's a whole thing, and
It's-
this is the
It's a real deal. If you want to hit us up on the socials and donate something, it's a tax write-off.
tax write-off. No, seriously. I'm gonna hold one up. So this is the 12th year.
Yep.
Did you guys start the first one?
Um,
Or
We
have you
started
just
it.
kind of
Yeah,
joined? So you really
yeah.
did start this.
Yeah, we started it, what did we say, 2013?
2013 is when
Yeah,
you started.
2013, and the very first one was at Walters, not on Washington, but over there by U of H. And if I remember correct, I think there was another show that same night because we were outside, where you go out, if you go out to stage left, go out the door there, and there's that big patio area out there. That's where we were. And it was my old band, Punk Rock Project, the Swamps, the Blade Von Erichs. I want to say Action Frank was there. GFY may have been there. I can't tell you what I did yesterday, let alone what was going on 2013. But it was only about 5 or 6 bands. I mentioned the Blade Von Erichs, right?
You mentioned Bloody Von Erichs. You
Yeah,
did
because
mention that, yeah.
Dutch's buddy was grilling hot dogs and burgers on a grill they dragged up there, and it was really, really small. And then now here we are this year at Equal Parts Brewing, 2 stages, completely backlined, 20 bands.
20 bands.
And, it's just gotten a little bit bigger each year. And we always raise money for a charity. And this year it's the Houston Area Women's Center.
I love that charity. So I was trying to do a live on my personal page. I love, because y'all do pick a different charity every year, right?
Yep.
I love that this is the charity that you guys picked this year. If you know, you know. How do you get the bands? I love that all these bands are on here. Do you just ask?
Yep,
I mean, I know some,
Yeah.
like, I know.
For the most part, it was like just an open post of we're taking band submissions.
Because you had so many people probably want to be a part of
over
this now.
50 bands, I think, applied for this
Because
one.
you guys had to do kind of like submissions and stuff and be a little selective this year.
A little bit. We only have about 20 spots. So, and, it's 30 bands that were, not saying they weren't deserving bands, but I
No,
think
very much deserving bands.
Very much so. And it was just very difficult. It was like a 4-day, 5-day process for us to go through all the bands and go through it. And
It was longer than that. I think we all sat at home and listened to stuff and kind of had our thoughts. And then 7 of us came together at Greg's house and barbecued. And that was a long day.
yeah, it was. I mean,
And we originally had planned on doing 13 bands. And then
You had to
just-
make space. Did you
we
have
were
to
such
make
we were
space for
such like
more?
big fans of everyone that submitted that we expanded to 20.
Yep.
And there's some good bands on here. This is cool. In case you didn't know, I was gonna read them, but I'm gonna end up fucking up some of the pronunciation. Probably, I totally fucking will. Do you want to read them?
Yeah, I got it. Sure.
You read it.
Okay, so this year, in no particular order.
Yeah,
this is
no
just-
particular order.
This
This
is
is
just
enough.
alphabetical. 30-Foot Fall, Bar Rats, Bickley, Blade Job, Boof, Half as Bad, The Hates, Los Calaveras, Midlife Anti-Crisis, Mind Mine, Municipal Bats, Pack Mentality, Palookas, Rooftop Boxer, Shred the Deck, Threader, Tanya and the Hardings, Toxic Origin, TV Dolls, and Valhalla Cinema.
There's good. Most of these bands, there's actually, I'm going to say most. Some of these I'm actually not familiar with, so I'm super excited.
I mean, one of the original things we tried to do back in 2013, I guess, was, when we were just breaking into the scene with PRP, was we noticed that the hardcore people went to the hardcore shows, the punk pop people went to punk pop shows, and so we tried to put something together that if you were coming in at 5 o'clock to see a band, maybe you got there a little bit early, hang out with your friends, maybe you catch a band from a different genre that you normally would not go see. And maybe you hate them. That's fine, but you might like them too, right? And so we try to do something that everybody could have, not a stake, but like feel like they're being represented. There
Like
you go.
everyone's welcome at this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's not just stuck to one genre.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little splinter genres and subgenres within punk rock, and I feel like we did a really good job of representing most of those.
No, I think you guys did a great job. And it's from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So for us older folks, you will be home before midnight.
Oh yeah.
I'm in that category, okay? I know y'all don't think I am, but I am. Only $15.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than $1 a band.
Seriously,
for
that
less
is
than the price of a cup of
crazy.
coffee
There we go.
per band.
Dude, I love it. So, where'd you come up with the idea to start this back in the day? Were you just like hanging out and you're like, oh, we need a music festival? Let's.
Kind of. I mean, we didn't ever think we'd become like, Fest or Riot Fest or anything like that. But it's like, we just need something where we just find a place, hang out, get different bands to come in, and just,
Jam
kind
for
of
a
get
good
set out
cause.
there. And then we didn't really become a 501c3 until it started to grow, right? The first 2 or 3, I think we weren't. And then I couldn't tell you when we became a 501c3, but it's been a while now. But
Then Greg made enough like punk rock money to buy a boat. And then,
that's right.
Oh, so we're going on the boat this summer?
That's
Is that
right,
what we're
yes.
doing?
It's-
Can we film podcasts from a boat?
Sure.
none of us have a boat.
Is that a thing? Can we film podcasts from a boat?
I shouldn't have made that
Now
joke.
you have to buy
now
one.
people are going to think like we have a boat. We
Now
don't
you
have
guys
a
have
boat.
to buy a boat. No, we're totally
None of
joking.
us have boats.
But if you have one, I would like to see if we could film a podcast
On a
from
boat?
it. On a boat.
Yeah.
On a boat.
On a
Yeah,
boat.
No, I'm so down for that.
I'm on a boat.
No, I'm like, no, I'll bring a hotspot and everything.
Like,
well, fucking
Could it be like a
live
little
stream.
fucking bass boat with a trolling motor?
Right.
That's about our budget.
I mean, you think all this stuff would fit on a boat? Okay.
Sure. You need a pontoon boat. It'd probably fit.
We just need a generator. I mean, there's some. Oh my god.
We'll be out there in a little like dicky with all this shit. just
Coming to you in
like-
summer 2026, Music After Dark, we're on a fucking boat.
Look, I keep making jokes like the car karaoke. I'm like, oh, we should just drive around Houston and film one in a car just for the fun of it one day. It really stresses my sound guy out. Okay, so we are totally here to promote this. Okay, do we have vendors? Are vendors going to be at this?
There
Food?
are going to be vendors.
It's hosted at equal parts.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. So we're going to have good beer throughout the day if that is your ish.
Yeah.
Vendors? Do we have a list of vendors?
Yeah.
So I believe you will be there.
I
as a
will be
vendor.
there. Yes,
Yeah.
I will be there.
Do you want to talk about what you're going to do there?
So I'm doing things for the podcast there. Saturday was a good test run for us. We did a live down at Winters for their music thing. It was super fun. We were set up. I really liked how that worked, so we are going to do that again. Because it's hard to do a serious podcast, right? When there's like a big event. And some of mine are more serious sometimes. So we are going to live stream from the event, and anybody that wants to come and grab a mics and get earphones and yak, that is going to be a whole thing. Basically commentating like we did Saturday. It should be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, we will have food. Screwed Up Tapatios will be there. They'll do like tapatios, tacos, quesadillas.
Nice.
The truck that's always at Equal Parts.
El Pobre.
El Pobre will be there as well. Clark's Jerky will be there if you've never had his jerky.
Clark, my jerky man. That's what he used to vend a lot of my. So shout out.
Yeah,
You know,
Jerky's
I've never
so
had his
good.
jerky.
What?
What is
Seriously.
so good?
It's really
no, 'cause,
good.
like, I've come to like her events and stuff like that, and he's there. I just
He's
never
there.
had that.
His jerky's like it's like fatty, so it's delicious.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's
Clark's the man.
So he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
bet.
cool.
Randall from
I'm there.
31 Records will be there.
Yep.
31 Records, he is a label and a store. He's put out a bunch of great stuff here recently, Houston and Texas overall. and he'll be there selling records. His record store is fucking phenomenal,
And he has a label.
and he has a label.
So what is that? Do we want to talk about that for a second?
Sure. Okay.
Like, does he go out and recruit people, or how do bands get signed with a label?
Like him specifically, or anybody?
Him specifically.
He'd have to answer that one. I don't.
Damn,
wanna
get in my DMs. So in general,
Randall,
like,
get in her DMs.
what does that look like? Like, how hard is it to join a label? Hard for local bands? Is that an option? Is there a lot of options for that here in Houston? Like,
I think some people want to do the label thing, and some people don't. Like personally, one band I was in did do a tape with Randall, but everything else, we just put it out ourselves.
because I think that's
Yeah.
what a lot of bands kind of are doing, right? Like DIYing and kind of doing.
I mean, the digital landscape has kind of changed everything. It's not like you're trying to go to Soundwaves and get them to stock your 7-inch. You know, you just sell it yourself.
True.
You guys gonna have?
We just really dated ourselves.
We really did.
Yeah,
yeah.
we did.
Are we gonna have merch? All the bands have merch.
Yes, the bands will have
Is
merch.
there merch specific for the Houston Punk Fest? Did you guys have any?
There has been in the past, but I don't think we're having any this year.
We have not yet made anything like that. So,
Okay, no,
but there will be a CD. There's a companion CD.
There will be that.
Shout out to Colin Wooten from The Hates. Colin actually spearheaded that project. He got every band on Punk Fest to submit a track. He got together with Randall from 31
Dude,
Records.
that's fucking awesome.
Randall made art, and then Colin
Art's
took
so-
care of sending it into a company to have it pressed and the sleeves made and all that good stuff. And it should be here in time for the festival.
Yeah, the
But
artwork is really good.
It's limited to 100 copies.
Oh, so come early. Yeah. Come early. Oh my gosh. Yeah. As soon as those get here, let me know. I will like seriously cash out somebody for one of those.
And then if there are any left, those are going to go to 31 Records, Randall's store, and they'll be able to be purchased there after the fest.
Dude, I love that. Where is his store at? Do y'all know?
Yeah, it's in I want to say this right. I think it's called the Katy Antiques Mall. It's I-10 in the Beltway, basically.
Dude, that's cool.
It's I-10 just just west of Beltway 8, on the right-hand side. He's got a stall in there.
That is very cool. That is really cool. Dude, I love that. Mr. Espinoza. He can't hear me, or he's ignoring me. Daniel. Your turn.
What's up?
Nothing. How are we doing on lives? Is anyone like logged in?
Oh yeah, someone Rev said hello, and then he said something was funny. And then
Rev?
I have no idea how to pronounce his name. But yeah, a guy named Rev said.
Is he a
said
member of the
hello.
clergy, or?
Oh, I have no idea.
Say the rest of it. I think that's
He
Michael.
probably-
From
NOSFER.
That's Michael from last night.
I love it.
No, that's Michael's face from
Is
last
Rev
night.
calling us out for not doing the 30 seconds of silence?
Michael that was here last night. That's
Oh,
his.
that's Rev?
That's his other page. That's his other page. That's so funny.
What are we doing here?
That's so funny. So, have you guys already had to start thinking and planning for next year? Is that a thing? Is it you like, or you're like
Well,
already stressed about the next year?
I don't think stressed is the word.
No,
I
not
don't
really
think
stressed.
No?
I mean, we always kind of think about it. It depends kind of how well the event goes, right? You know, it says 100% to charity on the flyers, which is not 100% true. We need to keep a little for ourselves so we can print these flyers, for example, or pay for the backline. We're backlining 2 stages this year, right? That's why it's really important, you know, hopefully as we get a little bit bigger and the word gets out a little bit more, we get some sponsors to come help pony that up. And
Yeah.
if we get people to help pay for the back lines and things like that, then it's more money to the charity. But I'd say the majority, like a significant majority of it, will go to the
To
Houston
charity.
Area Women's Center.
And a lot of small expenses we just took on the chin. We took those
Exactly.
out of pocket. So, you know, stuff like the CD, things like that. Shout out to Bar Rats. Bar Rats had found out that I had financed the CD, and they actually zelled me some money.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
See, shout out to them.
Bar rats are great.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. They're cool. They were on the podcast before. I love it. I love it. Daniel's like lost in his own little world over there. Bless his heart.
Oh no, just trying to make sure everything's good. They're saying that. So Michael is saying that it's hard to see Craig's face with the light.
Oh, because
That's,
we're trying.
that's on
we might-
that's on
That's
purpose.
on purpose.
That's
yeah,
on
nobody
purpose,
wants
Michael.
to see it right now.
No, it's good. Where we're trying. We
So,
tried out a
I
new
mean,
space tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, no, so it's different on my camera. So again, the recording on YouTube will be different from the live, but either way, y'all sound good.
Well, shout out to this couch because it's really comfortable. I'm
Is it
enjoying
comfortable?
Yeah, I like it. This is a good spot.
For sure.
It's fun.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys good? You guys want to take a break and fix it, or
No, I mean
I'm totally
we can,
okay with just keeping going. All right,
We can keep
Keep
going.
going.
We
Sure.
can. This is their time.
cool.
We could switch places so that like my face is obscure. So you can if you want to go back and forth, we could take turns. We could share.
Totally take turns.
We could share the spot.
There we go.
With the
I just
visible-
love how we're having a
No,
good time. This is
I
awesome.
have a face made for radio. So
You beat me to that. By
No,
like,
maybe it was
you
meant to
beat
be,
me by
I
like
don't know.
3 seconds on that.
How do you guys pick the charity?
just kind of get together and powwow and throw out ideas. We've done Guitars for Vets. We've done Houston Casa. We've done the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention twice.
Okay.
You guys did Punk Rock Save Lives
Punk Rock Saves
the
Lives.
year that I played it with Gank.
Punk Rock Save Lives. We did that. Yeah. Oh, we did the Hot Mess Pooches. They're a Dalmatian rescue here in town.
That's cool.
We raised money for them one year. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Go ahead, Chad. Sorry.
Houston Area Women's, it's an important charity because, domestic violence, spousal abuse, those aren't just outside world problems. They affect our community as well. I think we all know at least one person that's been a victim of those types of things, and it was really important to us that we provide some form of solution there, some form of support there.
I love that charity. I don't think they have enough space, right, for the need here in our community. And I would also like to say it is not just a female problem. I love the fact that, for those of you that don't know, if you call the Houston Area Women's Center, male or female, and need any sort of counseling or help, they cater to both, right? Because there are things that happen to men, not just females. So I love the fact that you guys picked that charity this year.
yeah, we're really excited about it. So
Yeah.
this was pretty cool.
I'm excited. Do we have because you guys said, and you don't have to, do y'all have a favorite band or someone you're,
I have 20 favorite
I
bands.
know, it's so hard.
That's the biggest. I don't
We
want to
just
even
need
call
a
it a
bigger
challenge.
space
It's a
next
good.
year.
It's a good challenge when it comes down to selecting bands and picking time slots and all that. I think all of us are such massive fans of every band on this lineup that there really isn't a favorite.
And I'm so excited that so many bands wanted to be a part of this. I mean, I would say that speaks very highly of our community, honestly, the scene, that you guys actually had to tell some people no.
Yeah. That's never easy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys had to be the bad guy. Right? Did you
I don't
like,
think anybody
are you
was
guys like
really-
picking straws? Like
Chad-
who's having
yeah.
to send the fucking
Chad said
email?
no the most for you, if anybody wants to know. So
It's me.
It was
me,
him.
guys.
It was all his fault.
And-
It
and you
was all
should-
his fault.
Yeah, take it personally, whatever. I don't. Yeah. Direct all your hate mail to Greg Dodson at Facebook.com.
Dude, and I love that you kind of like blew off. You were supposed to have band practice tonight.
yeah.
We were.
Dude, I love that you blew that off tonight. This is very cool.
Well, if we practice too much, that's not very punk.
Is it not very punk?
don't
You're
know.
just supposed to show up and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, we got this.
Yeah. We'll do it live. Yeah.
Shout out to our bandmates, Jason
Yes.
and Brian, for understanding tonight.
I appreciate you
Yes.
guys. Love y'all.
Yeah, and why are y'all not on the live? We should call them. We should phone a friend. Be like, why are you not tuned in right now? Like, what are you doing? Not having band practice. What are you doing?
Brian
Was having his Lubies at 4:30 tonight.
He
or
was.
something
He was
like
eating
that.
dinner
Yeah.
at like 4:30
Yeah, so I think it's Luann. I think he had the fish with green beans
And mashed potatoes.
with the green beans with little almonds in them,
yeah, with little almonds in them, and of course blue jello.
with the whipped cream on top. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's, because who the fuck puts whipped cream on Jello outside of Luby's?
Right.
And then Jason did say that his plans included being in his underwear. So
Eating
Yeah.
tacos because
Take
it's Taco
that-
Tuesdays.
Take that as you will.
take that as you will.
Shut up, y'all. I really like Luby's too, though. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not hating on Luby's.
No,
Ain't
no one's
nothing
hating
wrong
on
with it.
Luby's.
Yeah, Luby's all good.
Luby should sponsor us, all of us. Sponsor my podcast and sponsor the Punk Fest.
There you
next
go.
year.
I think you're more likely to get sued at this point since I just talked shit about the Jello.
We need it for the. We could have Jello wrestling sponsored by Luby's.
Only if there's Cool Whip on top.
Only, and it's got to be blue.
There you go.
Dude, I love it so much.
What flavor is that?
I think it's raspberry.
Is it raspberry? Raspberries aren't blue.
They're red, right?
Yeah.
It's that artificial blue
I guess.
raspberry that it's one of those chemicals that the government's taking away from us that we love so
I
much.
know. All the food's going to start to look like ass, you know, because we know food coloring. in it.
There's going to be an executive order next week signed against blue raspberry things.
That's right.
We're unnatural.
Oh, bless Luby's heart. I love it. Oh my gosh. Daniel, let's keep the live going. Let's.
Well, no, we could totally take a break. I'll transition to the thing.
Okay, cool. Let's take a little breaky poo. I love it.
And we're back.
And we
you
are.
go.
We are back. We're back. We're having this whole like learning how to use microphones conversation.
I made Greg laugh. 1 star for me. Hey.
Okay, and I am not a musician, right? So
Neither am I.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not really sure why we're here.
dude, I'm learning that there's different. Like mics are different, right? So I feel that I'm very loud in here, so it's like far away when we're doing this. Whenever Chris Harding puts me on stage down at Scout Bar, all of them are like right on top of the mic. And I'll be like, we're not even holding it, and Chris is like fucking talking to the mic. And I'm like, I'm loud as shit. Is that a thing? Like, have you noticed that? Like, it's mics do sound different in different places, right? Or am I just tripping? Please tell me I'm not tripping.
I mean, the volume.
Or is it
No.
the speakers or something?
Maybe it's the speakers.
Because I think I sound normal here at Scout Bar. I'm like
It could be. I mean,
it's literally that far away, and I still think I'm loud as shit. Oh, are we doing last call? Is that what we're doing? Oh, no, I think. Are
we're
y'all
good.
good? Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I love it. Shout out to Big Al because I'm in their space on a Tuesday. It's usually just a Monday.
And like 3/4 of this space is you right now.
Dude, it is all. It is a whole thing when you come in here. No, I
What,
think.
the production side of things?
Yeah.
Or what, like,
Okay, when Rooftop Boxer was first on the podcast, it was me and my cell phone on the couch.
I've seen the
They
video.
just remodeled. The sound
we're right
wasn't
over
so
there.
great.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so bless their hearts for dealing with me and coming.
So I mean, this is a whole thing.
Yeah.
Ashley asked me to tag along, and I'm just trying to make it the best I can.
I'm like, it's
So,
a whole thing.
There's like a
now.
production guy.
No, but for real, it's a whole thing. So at the end of the day, like I'm here.
I
for
wasn't
her.
prepared for all
Music
that.
After
Dude,
Dark.
it's a whole
Really?
thing.
Were y'all not ready?
And I keep dropping these
love
little
surprising
Easter
people
eggs.
with that shit,
and
too.
It's
I'm
like, wow, this guy like has a setup and lights,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
professional, and he's like got the little man in the chair thing going
Try to
on.
be. I'm in my own world over here until
like,
y'all
yeah.
until y'all are like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, hey, what's up? Like, talk to us. No, it's cool, dude. It's we're growing. It's cool. We're growing.
cool.
I love it. So let's talk about because I heard it. So who's done the artwork? Let's do shout outs to
Yeah,
if
well-
you can remember everybody involved because I'm sure there's like a million moving pieces to put something like this on.
not.
Well,
No, is it not that
Yeah,
much?
There's
They're
some
like,
moving
nah, we-
parts, but there's
They're like,
there's
no,
a lot of
we got
moving parts.
this.
Like, of course, Rooftop Boxers very involved with this, and then all the bands, chip in and do their part as well for the most time being. But as far as the people behind it, like the originators, I guess is myself, and then Jeremy Estes, who was in a band called Shut Out. He does most of the artwork for HPF. He's done Rooftop Boxers artwork. He's in Boston, and he's getting ready to graduate from the Coast Guard. And because this will piss him off so much, Jeremy, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your service.
I thank you from the top of my heart because
Oh,
it's
that's
fresher than the bottom.
That's the bandmate that was with you that left because of his service, right?
Yep.
I think we talked about that on the original.
And then
And he's still not done. Damn, when's he gonna be done?
he
When's
retires.
July.
Yeah, he retires this summer.
retires in July.
Are we should do like some rogue DIY concert and like force him to be a part of it.
He will be here at Punkfest.
You will.
Okay, well then.
Jeremy, I just
surprise.
said it on like a podcast.
That's right.
So you
Surprise!
are
You're
locked
gonna get
in.
mic'd up at some point.
That's right. Prepare to be interviewed.
You're gonna get mic'd up.
There's no not showing up now, Bucko.
Sorry, not sorry.
And then the other guy that's involved with this, the guy Jay Miner, he and I played in Punk Rock Project together. I've known Jay since college.
Okay,
And
so that's
so,
where. How do you guys? Is it just networking that pulls something off like this? Are you guys like
more or less. I mean,
going through your Rolodex of okay, I know a photographer, I know a.
It's a community. We all kind of know what everybody does. That's a great segue into the stages and the sound. So John Hale owns the End. I don't know if you've been there or not.
I have been there.
But he also owns a. I'm sorry, I have to look at my phone because
It's
my
okay,
short-term
it's
memory is
okay.
terrible. But he also owns Shapeshift Entertainment, where he'll rent out full PAs. He's doing all the PAs. He's providing sound people, and he's backlining one stage and also bringing stages. So
yeah. So last couple of times we've had it equal parts because it's a big indoor space.
It
So
is a
rain or
big
shine,
space.
you can have it, and it's easy in, easy out. The parking's not terrible. It's a good spot, and they let us have for free, which is really awesome of them.
That
But,
is very cool of
yeah,
them.
it's
We've
huge of
had
them.
to play. The bands are on the floors with
Yeah.
a drum riser, right? And now,
I know
everybody's
exactly
going to
what
be
space
up.
you're talking about. Okay, that's
So,
cool.
so we'll be just, if it all goes according to plan, right? We'll have band start, and then 30 minutes later, second stage goes, and then this one's doing its turnover. This stage ends. This stage starts up. They do their turnover. So we'll see. It's our first time to do this, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm excited. Okay, so have we not? Because I've never been to one before. This is my first one. So has it not been the rotating stages before? Has
It's
everybody
just
been
been
on
one
stage?
stage, or one area, if you will.
Dude, that's cool. And it's a good spot. That's a good spot.
Now, we've had Punk Fest in the past where we've had two stages. We did one at the Continental Club and then did one at two at Fitzgerald's. So I know. I had to park there. I had to park there this weekend. I just felt unclean and wrong. It was awful.
Houston, shame on you. Like, bring it back. Oh my God. Can I ask that question since this is a new question? Do you think that's what's lacking in the music scene? Is that we don't have a 6th Street or the equivalent of like the Riverwalk, and Houston's an hour away from Houston?
the
I think-
distance is a great. The distance is a
You know what I
great
mean?
point.
We have BFE,
Well-
Scout, White Oak. You know what I mean? Like,
One of the things that we took into consideration when picking bands is, there's multiple, subgenres, factions, what have you, communities within punk rock, but geographically, there's like two scenes. There's
Yeah.
there's the bands that are playing downtown, East Downtown, and then there's the bands that are playing like BFE, 19th Hole, and all that.
I
And s-
refer to it as my North and South divide. We can call it that because
So
that's
we
what the
were
fuck
we were
is.
very intentional in making sure that we
not
included
be like
bands that
that.
were from that out of the loop scene.
Okay, good.
To have a bridge between the two communities.
Good. Well, no, like Chris let me do book some bands at a Punk Star show, and it was all North Side bands that had never played there. Right, which was exciting. I'm
which
like,
is
okay,
exciting.
we need to bring some North Side people to the South, South to the North. So I love that you picked a spot that.
Yeah. We don't necessarily have like a 6th Street, but I would say, East Downtown is pretty happening. There's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff stacked down there. You've got Trip 6, you've got Black Magic Social Club, you've got The End, kind of all not
Kickback-
too far from each
Kickback
other.
Bar.
Kickback Bar. Yeah.
Dude, I love it. We just
Yeah.
need to come on, let's start buying up property and just what are we doing?
Yeah, but geography's a lot of it too.
It
You know, I mean, if I'm in the Woodlands, there's a band that's playing at Scout Bar, and it's a Wednesday night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a little tough to make that show. On the weekend, maybe you go down there and go to the
Oh.
show, crash at that hotel across the street, and head back or something.
Which
I don't
one?
know,
There's
but-
two: the $50 one or the $60 one. No, there's those two. One looks a little bit more sketchier than the other. Do not cancel me, please. Just sponsor my podcast. I'll sleep there. I swear to God. Okay. That being said, it is very far. Gosh, and I almost. Thomas and y'all, do not cancel me. Please do not cancel me.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good because we say distant, right? And so far. McSabbath, this band, they are like McDonald's.
Yeah, the McDonald's Black Sabbath cover band. They're coming with Guttermouth
It's a
just
fucking
recently, right?
Tuesday at Scout. Fucking jam packed full of people on a Tuesday. So, is it people will travel for national, more popular bands and not local bands?
I've
Because
seen
those nasty girls. the travel in Vegas. No, they have like literally nasty is in their name.
Oh. I was like, wait, we calling people nasty?
There's this like girls that are like have a show in Vegas. Because I'm old too, and I don't have my phones. Like nasty is in their name, and they do this whole kind of like a burlesque thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them in there on a Monday. Do you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah, I think there's something to that, like
so
a
is
larger.
it national bands, and we're just not
Yeah.
supporting our local scene.
I think it depends upon where you're at. If you're staying in the, like we just talked about, Black Magic, Trip Six is gonna have a built-in audience no matter who's there. There's a crowd of people that are gonna show up no matter what because they love that space and they love that community.
Do you see DIY places popping up more, being
Trip Six is as DIY as it gets.
Super Happy Funland? I was in that place. The dolls are very creepy, by the way.
Yes.
I had never. No, I walked in and I was like, "Wait, I don't think I'm in the right spot, right?" And the guy's like, "Which band are you with?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm in the right spot."
Yeah, I have a friend that's big into the cover band scene, and he plays in several of them.
Somebody
and
told me that's where the money is.
That is
so.
totally where the money is.
I had somebody,
I mean-
Spencer, shout out to Spencer, the sound guy at 19th Hole. That's what he said, that if you want to make money, get into a cover band and then try to do original, right? Transition into
Yeah.
original
I mean, I've
music.
seen 3 cover tribute bands, if you want to call them tribute bands, would be, I think, is the proper term, play at House of Blues, like the main House of Blues stage, and it was 2/3 full. For people pretending to be Def Leppard or Kiss or whatever. And sorry, pretend's probably a little too strong of a word.
No, I think
but-
pretend's fine.
But tributing the bands, right? I mean, I'm like, Iron Maiden's one of my favorite bands of all time, right? So we went to an Iron Maiden show in San Antonio, and there were a lot of friends of mine went to this place called Bonds, and it was on the River Rock heavy metal club. It's gone now, but there was 2 bands. There's a band called Jesse Kill,
Okay.
and they do all original music. Stayed for them, and then the Iron Maiden tribute band came out. And I was like, well, I'll see you guys later. They're like, weren't you going to stick around? I was like, I'm going to see the real band in 24 hours.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't need to see these guys, pretending to be them on stage. And I'm sure they were great, and I'm sure they knew their music, and I'm sure that from a musician standpoint, they were fantastic. But why would I go see you when the band I'm really into is still touring and still doing things? Now, I understand if you're like in the 80s hair metal, and certain bands are gone now, right? But Soundgarden. they're
Even then,
gone.
I mean, then they're gone. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's my take on it. They're gone.
But if you want to go hear that music live, even if it's not them,
Oh, look, I saw what Cassie
I
Daniel
kind
mean.
of get why people might want to do that.
I think
like when Maiden's gone and like.
Is it
Maiden-
because
Maiden
the
tribute
people
band
are just
comes, I'll
familiar
probably
with
go
the
see
music?
that.
that's where I was gonna go. It's
They
people
can
that are
go out and
they'd rather.
spend some money and they're gonna sing.
It's
and
music they're familiar
know
with.
the
There was a
songs.
whole like Simpsons episode sort of capping on that,
The
and it had the
Simpsons.
best quote ever. It was like the thrill of live music without the risk of hearing something new.
Well, and I'm big into the whole come early, stay late, and if you can't stay late and you're literally okay, if you're driving to Scout Bar to see Midlife Antichrist or whoever, and there's other bands that you're not familiar with, just at least stay for one song, because you might hear something that you like, right? And I've coined the wave is people will see a band and everyone goes out to smoke.
Yeah,
Everybody goes out to smoke or whatever, and then I don't know where they go. I don't know where the fuck they go because they don't come back
It
inside.
always bothers me. Like if
we're a part of a bill and there's 4 bands playing, what time do you guys go on? Well, first band starts at 7. We should probably be there then.
yeah.
We'll be on sometime between then and midnight.
What time do y'all play? The show starts at 7.
Yeah.
Here's another question.
I mean, I know it sounds like get off my lawn when I say that, right? But there's that element that's out there, unfortunately.
Is the headlining end of the night position the best spot anymore? Are people staying for that?
I think it's the middle now. I think it's the middle or in the latter third.
Which is crazy
Yeah.
because that has literally changed.
That culture's
just in
changed
the
so
last
much.
4 years. I swear to God.
Well, like at our level,
I would say and see these cool headlines. I'm like, yeah, and now it's like.
at our
everybody's
level, when
gone.
you're supporting a
Everybody
touring band
leaves.
comes through, we do the local sandwiches like the way you do it: local band, touring band, local band, and that way the touring band is guaranteed.
People to stay there.
Right, they've got a good crowd from both sides.
Yeah.
what's happening?
But it
Is
also
that
just,
just the
but it sort of
evolution
depends
to-
too, right? The show starts, let's say, at 9, right?
Yeah.
And the headliner, the nationally touring band, goes on, let's say, at midnight, 11:30 or something like that.
Play an hour, and then the last local band comes on at
12:30 at night.
Nobody's are we
a lot of
saying-
people bail.
Yeah.
After
The local band does just because again, maybe that show is. I think here's what I think.
geography comes into it a little bit. Like on
Yeah.
Saturday night show, maybe not, but on Wednesday night show,
I think
you
geography.
got to be at work the next
definitely,
day.
yeah.
You bail, and that last band's playing basically in front of, unfortunately, nobody. Because usually the headlining band they don't stick around to see the local act. They're back on the bus. They're on to the next place.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
having to
I
go.
get that. That's fine, but I don't know. It's just. I feel like I have a lot of haterade in me right now.
No,
I really
no.
like.
But you have like
I like our scene.
I like
I
our
do.
scene.
and
Okay,
you have the
this-
politest haterade,
No,
though.
this
bands
this
support
podcast,
each other, and
this community is great.
This
Yeah.
podcast literally got started because I was vending, selling my candles, going to these cool, and I'm like, why are there 7 or 8 people in here? You know what I mean? And there's like 4. What the fuck is happening? Like, okay, I get it. Okay, we can keep blaming it on COVID and economic things, right? So maybe that's it. Maybe you can pick one show a month to go to.
Yeah.
So it was like, let's talk about bands, right? So people are like, ooh, who am I going to see, right? Like, is oversaturation a problem, though, too? Because we have local bands that you can see. And you do not have to answer this. I will talk, and you can just... we are live, so
We-
fix your face. That's me. Cheyenne's missing. I have
we
my
have a-
girlfriend that sometimes is like,
We have a lot of venues, and sometimes I think it would be cool if, as a community, we would just kind of make some gentlemen's agreements about there's a punk rock show at this venue tonight, and so
BFE had a cool ass event the same night that Scout had their 21st birthday party, right? I literally was like, right, where am I going to go? Thank you for my driver that night so I could be at both places. But it's, right, it's hard. And I don't think it's a mean thing that people are doing. It's just, it's so big and so many,
Well,
the venues we have
wanna
have to
play.
book their weekends.
But some of it comes from misunderstanding too, because like I did a couple years ago, I was trying to help somebody who was promoting at some more of the outskirts places, and they were doing a punk rock show on a day when there was already a really big local punk rock show, and so I had said, "Hey, Trip Six has this going on, and this is where we're all going to be."
Right.
So I don't think that you should put a punk rock show. And their response was, "Well, we're far away. It's not going to matter." I'm like, "You don't understand how this shit works. Like, I don't really care that you're like, yeah, you're far away. So strike one,
Right.
and then
That's,
strike two. We're all going to be here." And sure enough, man, she had a bomb shelter that night.
and it sucks, right?
And then sometimes things are out of your control, right? Like, we'll pick a date for Punk Fest. I think this happened at the last
Oh my, like 2 years
Yeah.
in a row.
2 years in a row. It's like, okay, Punk Fest just ended like a month later. It's like, here's when the next one's going to be. Here's where it's going to be. You don't have bands yet, but this mark your date.
Right.
Here's where it's gonna be.
Save the date.
Inevitably, No Effects will be in town that night. Or who was it last
It was
time?
Black Flag TSOL
Black Flag,
2 years
TSOL
ago.
2 years ago. That's right.
Last year was Dead Kennedys.
Dead Kennedys.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
The same night, and you could tell, like, we had a pretty steady crowd. And it wasn't crickets or anything. We both events were very successful. The charity got money and all that, But around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Now, typically, it's like during the early part of the day, it's sparse, and then it builds
Right.
and builds and builds. This last one, it was busy during the day, and around 7 o'clock,
Everybody came to like pregame before.
yeah, it's the way they're pre-gaming.
They came and caught some shows.
Kennedys. I mean,
Yeah.
It wasn't crickets or anything by any stretch of the
I
imagination,
know,
but it
and
was
that's
definitely, you could see a definite lull.
That's like one of the questions, does social media hurt or help, right? When we create event pages, I still don't know if those help or hurt. But you can go to the event. Dude, there's like 100 fucking, you know what I mean, things happening. So does it almost get lost, right? If you're posting, does social media help or hurt? Or is it a mix of the both? Or
I don't
are we
really
just not
see any
using
hurt
it right?
from it. I don't see any
really, no.
damage.
No?
I mean, aside from like sometimes scene drama spills over
That's
to
just
social
true.
media, but other than that, I don't see any hindrances.
Yeah, I will have a patriarch at some point so we can talk about those things. And you can pay to hear about the scene drama because
know you're
inquiring
coming
minds
from
want
that
to know. He's like, next.
Next.
But no, I mean, like, we used to have a website when we first started doing this is HoustonPunkFest.com, I think it was, or org. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we kept on trying to direct people to it. No one.
Nobody.
Everyone was either doing it through Instagram or FaceSpace or Friendster or all that stuff.
Fucking, where's Tom? Can we just bring back MySpace already? Like,
But
where's Tom at?
so I think it helps, and I like about the
I love it. You
events-
laugh, so I know we're in the same age bracket. I know it. I'm like,
I predate MySpace. I never had a MySpace era because I was already old when that shit came out.
oh!
I remember going into the AOL chat rooms back in the day.
I love how we were all
Very early days.
coders back in the day. I don't know
You
how
know,
I was getting some things.
Going to the punk rock chat room, I was like, I like this band. I like this band.
I didn't have a computer growing up, so like I missed all that. And then as an adult, you know, I'm still. Anyway, we're not going to talk about me trying to figure out how to use technology.
I mean, the event
I have a
pages-
sound guy for this.
I have two teenage children. All right, they keep me straight. They got it.
Are our children's artsy and into music and stuff?
My kids are very much mainstream. I mean,
Are they like coming to you with like, "Hey, have you ever heard this song?" Because they're singing it on a TikTok, and you're like, "Oh my god, yeah, I know."
every
that
now
song."
and again, but for the most part, I mean, I'm their dad, and I'm a pretty involved dad. So like, it doesn't really matter how cool I think I am, like, you know, playing in punk rock bands or whatever. I'm their dad, and everything I do is lame.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's the thing. Like, none of us are probably cool.
No,
to
we're
our
not- I'm
kids.
not
I have,
cool.
a, I
I'm
have a
not.
high schooler,
Yeah.
and she thinks I'm lame as shit. And I'm
There's
like,
nothing cool about me. Yeah.
And then my oldest is like, "I want to come back home," because he's like my musician one. So you look so bored right now.
I don't have any kids, so I have no skin in this game. So.
Do we have puppies? Do we have dogs?
I
Do
do,
we have
and
fur
one
babies?
is okay with music. The other one really hates it.
Is it a sound thing?
I don't know. The AJ is my youngest, Boston. He hates a lot of things.
He hates a lot of
He
things.
Hates a lot of
does.
things.
Dude.
Bye. I love it. Dude, I love
Do you
it.
know that person?
Yeah, it was this dude I was talking to at
Okay.
the bar about Lone Star
Yeah,
Beer.
no. So he comes in here. So we do have regulars that come into Big Al. That's if you come in and
Craig's over there making friends.
yes, watch some of the filming. You will meet some of the customers that come in here. I love it. So do we need to do any shout outs?
Oh my God.
Or
Yes.
okay, why do people need to come to this if they have like your best convincing people that this is what they need to be doing on this date and nothing else? Like you have a birthday, a funeral. No, this is where you need to be.
Well, at funeral, the person's already dead, so it's whatever.
Yes,
Like those are pointless anyway.
I love you so much. That was great.
It's,
They're not gonna know if you don't show up. Like,
So this is the most important thing that they should be doing.
yeah, I think so. Yes.
I think so.
yeah, it's so cheap.
It's
It
less
is.
than $1 a
Seriously.
band. I'm not trying to sound
And,
like that guy that's feeding kids,
we have
but
a-
for less than $1 a band.
We need to have the Sarah McLaughlin.
Thank you, Sally
music.
Struthers.
I need that
Chime in,
music.
that Sarah McLaughlin, like
Oh, I really did. I called
that
you
made
Sally.
us all fucking adult puppies
I called you
in
Sally.
the '90s and like sinner.
I can go older than that. Sally Struthers doing for the starving kids and all that.
It works out to probably 70 cents, which is perfect.
That's
That
what
was
it is. That's
70 cents
It's
a
a day
band.
you could be
You can-
helping
you-
starving artists.
You can help the Houston Area Women's Center for 70 cents a band.
God, there was.
Oh, here, I'll do it. I love it. Seriously, we'll do it.
Yeah,
That
I
was
mean,
so good. That's the best like voiceover for 70 cents a band.
For 70 cents a band,
You could be
you
a
can support the
helping.
Houston Area Women's Center.
I love it so
I hope my math is right. I hope it's
You
70
need, I know, right? Or someone's gonna fact
Someone's
check
gonna
us.
someone's gonna bitch at me at the door. You said 70 cents.
Someone's gonna show up with 70 cents. Wait, please don't. It's like a.
Oh, speaking of showing up at the door, that brings up a good point. We have a ticket site,
We do have a ticket site.
FlickTix.
FlickTix, FLIKTIX. And another shout out to John Hale from the End. He is the one that put us on to them. Mm-hmm. So you can purchase your tickets in advance on FlickTix.
And they're $15 at the door, $20 cash.
Nice cash. No Venmo, Zelle,
Cash.
third party
Cash.
cash.
Yep, $15 pre-sale, $20 cash at the door,
Dude, I love it.
which is more than 70 cents a band.
more. That's like $1.
That's like 85
Where's
cents.
Michael?
A band.
Michael's probably on. He's in HR. Break
No,
down
that's
the
actually-
break
that's-
down the math for
That's
us.
exactly $1 a band.
Yeah, $1
It's
band.
$1 a
band.
band. And don't come at me and pull some shit. Be like, 3 bands have already played, so here's $17.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
No, come early, stay late,
Yeah.
go and smoke,
Get
and come
your
back.
get your
for the other
whole
bands.
money's worth and see all 20 bands.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then it works out to being less per band.
And it's the only thing you should be doing that day.
Yeah, and an amazing charity.
It
Great
is
charity.
good charity.
Absolutely.
Good
And
charity.
then
And the food truck, honestly, that they have on site there
El Pobre.
is pretty dope.
But then Screwed Up Tapatios will be there, and she will also have plant-based options if you are a vegetarian or vegan.
Yep.
I am not, but I always love to try those things. So, dude, I love that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, any shout outs, anything we want to do before we sign off?
Did we miss anybody in this? Banding Together. Thank you to Banding Together for
Yes.
jumping on, helping us promote.
See, we're going to forget somebody. Do
Hey,
not take offense. Do
You
not
forgot
take
that
offense
could've
if
stayed
you.
at my house tonight.
Calmate. Shh, shh, shh.
Do not take offense.